July! I don't know. Really? I don't know why I needed to do that because it was loud and obnoxious. This is Coffee Convo Wednesday. Hello! Welcome to the show. It's Coffee Convo Wednesday for Wednesday, July 1st, a couple days before, before the 4th of July, episode 216. My name is Cindy Simmons. I will be your host as I am each and every week. Thank you for being here. If this is your first time, welcome. If this is not your first time, welcome back. This is a show where we're going to talk about 3 things, and at the end, I'm going to give you a fun prize because that's how we roll here on Coffee Convo Wednesday. Duh. We'll be here for about 15 or 20 minutes. I got to give props to my teenager who decorated all of this awesomeness today for the 4th of July. Yes, I know it's not the 4th of July yet, technically, but alas, we're just celebrating early because it's 4th of July week. So let's freedom ring and cheers! All right, before we get started, I would love it if you would go ahead and like this video. And please, if you feel free to share this video while I tell you a little bit about me and why we're here, which I kind of told you a little bit about why we're here, but a little bit about me. I was born and raised in California, grew up about 30 minutes away from Disneyland, and now our family lives in Orlando, Florida, about 30 minutes away from Walt Disney World, which is kind of fun because we are a little Disney family. Today I feel like a very 4th of July family. We're a family of 5. My husband Eric, who has an awesome promotional products company. You can find him at mysmartshirt.com. Yes, he does masks too. And then we have 2 children, 14 and 7. I love them so much, even when they make me crazy. And then my mama Jane, who is a 4-time cancer survivor. She's basically a rock star. She lives with us as well. She is in a little apartment above our garage. And my youngest daughter is over there right now because she loves going to grandma's, although grandma wears a mask when she is over there, and she actually hangs out at the top of the stairs so that she can social distance from grandma because we want to keep her safe because she has a weakened immune system. So there you go. That's our family. We've been doing this show now for 4 years. I love coming here every week and hanging out with you guys. I especially love just being able to chat about whatever, and then also the prize at the end. I know that's silly, but it's just kind of fun to be able to give you something that hopefully makes you smile. So speaking of, remember last week, if you missed last week's show, I encourage you to scroll down on Facebook or right here on YouTube, depending on where you're watching it. We had Bailey Knighton from Bailey's Nail Box here and her beautiful mom, Bernetta. Bailey's Nail Box, so cool. We gave away a 3-month subscription to Bailey's Nail Box. So I want to say congratulations to Jacqueline from Nebraska. She will be getting that 3-month nail box subscription from Bailey's Nail Box. You can check them out. I put a link last week, and it was so great having them on the show because I loved hearing Bailey's story because it just reminds me, although it worked out really for her, it reminds me of how much fun I had when I was Bailey's age, like just creating like businesses and thinking about how I wanted to make my own money and like, okay, what can I do to take over the world? So I love seeing little girls who are like that because I feel like they're just gonna grow up and be these amazing women who just take over the world, and I am all about girl power. So cheers, and thanks again to Bailey and her mom for coming all the way over from Tampa. That was like a good hour and a half for them. So I appreciate that. And like I said, if you missed that episode, you can check it out on Facebook and YouTube. It is posted there for you to watch in case you missed it last week because it was really good. So congratulations, Jacqueline. We'll have a new prize for you at the end of the show. Couple things before we get started. So I'm in Orlando, Florida, and it is currently thundering and lightning outside right now, which is kind of typical for Florida. So if you hear any loud, obnoxious noises, that's what that is. And hopefully we won't lose our signal before we get out of here. We did go to Disney Springs yesterday. That is the 2nd time we have been in about a month or so. Loaded up the masks and grabbed my daughters with our masks and hand sanitizers, and we went to meet Michelle Atwood. You remember her. She has been on the show before from the MainStreetMouse.com. I contribute to that Disney fan site, such a great site. So we went and just, had some quality coffee time. I mean, it was hot. We were wearing our masks and it was really hot, but it felt good just to get out. And y'all, I am so excited because next Thursday, July 9th, we are going to the Disney annual pass holder preview of Magic Kingdom. They are reopening on Saturday, July 11th. So we are going on Thursday, July 9th to do a preview. It's gonna be hot, I don't care, because I fully trust that Disney has figured out this safety thing. We're being safe. We're gonna bring our snacks and tons of hand sanitizer. We'll be wearing our masks the whole time, but I am ready. I'm ready for some Disney magic, which of course means, so next week will be the day before we go to Walt Disney World. I'm gonna have a little Disney goodie for you next week, and then I'll probably pick something up while we're at the park to share with you, because that's my favorite thing, is when I get to go to the park, is bringing something back to share with you, because that makes my heart happy. So I can't wait for that. And then one more good news thing I wanted to share before we get started. I am the new host of the Party City podcast. Party City decided to go and start a podcast, which I think is such a great idea. And I am the new host of that. So I'm kind of excited. I'm the new host of the Party City podcast, and they put together something called the Party City Joy Squad, where a bunch of us, I think there's like 10 or 15 of us ladies, got together, and we just want to share inspiration and just ways to create unforgettable memories surrounding the holidays. So I've already had a couple of my projects showcased on the partycity.com website. If you want to check out the podcast, you can go to partycity.com, or depending on how you listen to your podcast, if you're doing Apple, iTunes, or I think it's called Spreaker or Google, you listen to your podcast, you just type in search Party City, and there's already 2 episodes. I would encourage you to check that out, because one of the episodes is 4th of July front porch decorating, and I'm excited about that one because we did a whole family video on our front porch. Remember, I told you that I've been doing like a little refresh on our front porch, so I cannot wait for you to see it. I'll put a link underneath here when we get done with the show, but you can go to partycity.com and check out the podcast there, check out my 4th of July front porch. So thank you, Party City. I'm so excited. I'm thinking they also will probably do maybe a fun giveaway on the show eventually too. So that will be fun, and I just feel super grateful and just happy to be a part of a company that I have shopped at their store for, I don't know, forever. So yay, and thank you for letting me indulge in my new exciting news to share with you. So, okay. I'm gonna give you a little cheers, and I picked that up at Disney Springs when I was there yesterday. Topic number 1, I have to preface this by saying it's really just like I'm being very silly and a little facetious when I tell you about this story. But it dawned on me the other day, okay, obviously we've all been teenagers, and if you have children, depending on the ages, maybe your kids have already gone through that teenage land, maybe they're in it now, or maybe they're right before it. But it occurred to me the other day, and I was thinking about my teenager. She will be 15 in a couple of weeks, and she's full deep into the eye roll. And not even that she knows she's doing the eye roll, like I think it's just like a subconscious thing, like it's a reaction because they're developing their hormones and all of that. And I don't even know that they truly realize that they are doing an eye roll. So it got me to thinking, are teenagers really like who we really want to be but just can't? Because hear me out on this. I'm going to take you on a little thought process. So sometimes in life, actually many times in life, maybe you're with your friends or your extended family, or you're at a grocery store, or I don't know, you're watching something on the news and you just don't like what the person's saying, right? Or your boss, and you just don't like how they're treating you or whatever. Instinctually, I think inside all of us, our first reaction is to go, oh, and roll our eyes. Oh my gosh, you're the worst. Oh. P.S. That's my teenager voice that I do for my husband all of the time. It's the I'm so tormented, tortured soul. But that's what teenagers do, right? Now it's our job as parents to teach them to be respectful and to stop doing that. But like, if I'm being honest, there have been plenty of times when I see people post things on social media, or I don't know, it could be out in public, you see someone behaving a certain way, and don't you kind of want to just go, ugh, oh my gosh, you're the worst person ever. So when my teenager has those moments now, and I don't know why this just occurred to me, but when my teenage daughter does that, mom, or I say, can you take out the dishes, honey? Take out the dishes. It's like a combination of do the dishes, take out the trash. It doesn't matter, regardless. If it's can you dry the dishes or can you take out the trash? I mean, not one time that I can remember that she goes, okay, Mom, that sounds great. I can't wait to do that. Thanks for asking me. My pleasure, as they say at Chick-fil-A. And so I was just thinking that really, for this portion of their lives, again, they grow out of it and they turn into us. And maybe you do that. But when your boss tells you to do something and if you don't like it, you really can't respond with, you're the worst boss ever. Oh my gosh. Eye roll, eye roll, eye roll. You can't really do that, right? But it just made me laugh because it made me think, I mean, maybe they're the ones really like being their full authentic self right now. And we just can't be that way. And maybe part of it is jealousy. I know most of it is disrespect and we don't like it because I don't like it at all. And my teenager knows that and it's super annoying. But every teenager, pretty sure every teenager, if you had a teenager and they don't do that, God bless you. That's amazing. Good for you. Yay. But mine does. Now, will my 7-year-old do that? I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell. But anyway, it was just a thought that I was having. Tell me if you agree or not. That maybe like some days you just want to roll your eyes and go, you're the worst. Which sort of leads me into my second topic. And I thought a lot about this when it happened because I was super embarrassed. I thought a lot about sharing it with you because I was super embarrassed. But because we've been doing the show for 4 years, and I always say that my promise is to be as real as humanly possible, except for my lashes and my hair color, whatever. I just want to be as real as possible. So I had something, I'm so mortified to tell you. I had something happen the other day, and I honestly, I don't know where it came from. I really don't. Like, I don't know where it came from, and I'm embarrassed to tell you, but here, okay, here's what happened. So the other night, my husband and I were at home, and my oldest daughter, the teenager, 14, was across the street babysitting for some friends, for some neighbors. And she came home and she was recalling, the great time. She was babysitting 2 kids, sweet little girl and a little baby who are so cute. And she goes, yeah, he's really into Bluey. And I said, oh, that is weird. I have never heard of Bluey before. And the other day, another neighbor whose kids are younger too, brought up Bluey. And I remember saying, what the blank is a Bluey? What I thought in my head I said was, what the heck is a Bluey? Or what the heck is a Bluey? Oh gosh, I can't believe I have to tell you this. Okay, what I did not say was heck. Goodness, I'm so embarrassed. What I did say was the worst possible word you can say in the English language. No joke. No joke. I said, what the blank is a Bluey? Calm as could be. I wasn't irate about anything. I don't normally curse in front of my children. Maybe once or twice as something of mild curse word, rank. Has that slipped out? Like maybe 2 times in the scheme of like forever. I wasn't angry. I wasn't screaming. I wasn't yelling. It just came out. What the blank is a bluey? And my husband and my teenager looked at me and were like, and for about a split second, I couldn't figure out why they were like staring at me. And then it was like, you know, like if you're almost having an out-of-body experience and then you realize, oh my gosh. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know where that came from. My teenager and my husband and all I could do was laugh. The kind of laugh that, you know, like that you cry, like, and you're in so much stomach pain because you can't stop laughing. I couldn't stop laughing because I was so mortified. I was so embarrassed that it wasn't even in a fit of rage. Not that that would justify it either, but it wasn't even in a fit of rage. It just came out. What the blank is a bluey? For those of you who don't know, like I did, it's a TV show for little toddler babies, toddlers. Yeah, so so that happened. So there you go. Me just serving up a little dose of I'm a real human being for you on today's Coffee Convo Wednesday. Okay, and then so funny to me. Topic number 3. I was having the funniest conversation with one of my best friends, Elisa, the other day. We call her Auntie Shishi. She and I have been friends for almost 20 years now. And she called me. She's like, I've got to ask you something. You're always the voice of reason. And I feel like I just need to ask you something. And then you just need to shoot me straight and tell me if I am way off base here. And I said, oh, okay. So Elisa asked me, do you take a shower every day? And I'm like, come again? So her son is grown. And I guess he says to her the other day, yeah, I got a shower. I haven't showered in 2 days. And she lost her mind. Lost her mind. And I said, well, I mean, yeah, you know, I'm always honest with you. Do I shower every day? I mean, no. Did I shower today? Yes. Do I shower every day? No. And I said, you know, if I roll out of bed, like say on a Saturday morning, we go for a bike ride, then I come home, I shower. If I roll out of bed on a Saturday morning and we're just gonna like hang out, then I don't know, maybe I just won't. I mean, I definitely don't wash my hair every day. I like do that maybe twice a week. Like I didn't wash it today, I washed it yesterday. And she couldn't believe that. She's like, I mean, I take a shower every single day. I can't believe this. She goes, you need to ask the show. You need to ask the Coffee Convo Wednesday people. You need to ask them. You need to ask them if they shower every day. And I said, you know what, bestie? I will ask them. I will ask them. If I go outside at all, yes, I'm going to shower because usually we try to do a walk in the mornings, every morning, not every morning. But like I said, if I just roll out of bed in my PJs and I'm enjoying a cup of coffee on a Saturday and then the PJs come off at say like noon, I may just throw on some shorts and a t-shirt and call it a day. Then get right back into my PJs if I'm not going anywhere. So yeah, I need to know. Tell me below, do you shower every day? Because she does watch this show and she is going to read every comment of yours. And then we're going to get back to her. So I want you to comment below whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. And do you shower every day? And be honest, because it's a judgment-free zone. You know, I always say on the show, you do you, I'm going to do me. Do you shower every day? Because I admit it, I don't every day. I mean, most every day, but you know, sometimes it happens. It just, hashtag quarantine, okay? No, I can't even say it's quarantine because that's really the case anytime. I mean, maybe more so in quarantine haven't showered every day? But let's take quarantine out of it just for commenting purposes. So comment below, do you shower every day or not? All right, before we get out of here, I just wanted to say thank you for coming back and hanging out with us every week. It makes me so happy to do this show. I really do love it. It's fun to kind of get an escape and just talk about silly things. Like I said, and I feel like this has been the case for the last 4 months. Everything feels really heavy right now. And I love that this is a space where we can have honest conversation and fun conversation and be positive and, you know, try to make a difference when we can. I think it's important to say too that I feel like lately, and I get so emotional when I think about it, but I feel like people have just been really mean. And I feel like this is a time that we need to stand up, especially if you are watching this and you are white, like I am. I think this is a time we really have to stand up for our Black friends, because it's not enough to just be quiet anymore about injustices that are happening. So I just want to share that because I feel like this is a great space to talk to you about stuff like that. And just say that we have to do better. So I just kind of wanted to throw that out there and say thank you for coming back every week. And thank you for, I have very rarely seen people on this Facebook page and on YouTube say ugly things in here. And I really appreciate that because I feel like social media right now especially has become really ugly. And I'm grateful that you all are, you know, a part of this community and you keep it kind and you keep it positive. And from what I can see, that you love everyone. And that's how I feel, that we love everyone. Our family loves everyone. And we're just kind of called to love everyone and be kind to everyone, regardless of their race or anything really. But that we should just be kind all of the time and be uplifting each other and not tearing each other down and not making racist comments. And if you hear racist comments, you should be opening up your mouths and saying something, especially if you ever saw it in this community, which like I said, we haven't. I feel like you all have been so kind and uplifting and respectful. So I guess I just wanted to say thank you. As I say every week, I love to spread joy and kindness like Nutella. It's a silly saying, but really, when you think about it, life would be better, right? Life would be easier if we were just putting more joy and kindness into the world. So thank you for doing that. Thank you for being a part of the show. I would like to give you a Target gift card because Target is good. And I think Target is just so much fun. I don't know. I go into Target and if I am able to get a little coffee and walk around by myself, I feel like that is like a mini vacation, even if I have to wear a mask. So I want to give you a Target gift card this week just to say thanks for loving each other, and please continue to do that and uplift and nurture and spread joy and kindness like Nutella. So if this is your first time watching the way we do it, just comment Target and the name of the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday, and we'll pick a winner and we'll announce it next week on the show. We'll also drop the winner in the comments here below. But comment Target in the name of the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday, and we'll pick a winner and we'll announce it next week. Like I said, next week we're gonna have a little bit of a Disney theme. There's some changes coming to Walt Disney World that I'm so excited about. Princess and the Frog. Okay, and just some fun things. And then I'll be heading to Walt Disney World on Thursday, July 9th. So I'm gonna give you a little Disney goodie giveaway next week, probably the next 2 weeks. So if you're a Disney fan, you're gonna wanna stick around for the next couple of episodes. But as always, thank you for being here. Thank you for liking this post. Thank you for sharing, and telling your friends about it. I appreciate you so much. I will see you next week. Follow me on all of the socials by going to cindysimmons.com. And don't forget, I'm on TikTok. So you can follow me there at I am Cindy Simmons. I actually even got my husband to join, which I think we might talk about that next week. Have a great rest of your week. Happy 4th of July. Thanks to my teenager for decorating and making this such a fun set today. I appreciate it. And thank you for being here. I love you so much. And I will give you a cheers. And don't forget, oh, bonus entry on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, a bonus entry for you on Facebook. Good luck. Hope you get that Target gift card. Hope you have a great 4th of July weekend. Let freedom ring. I will see you next week. Love you. Bye.